Hi and greetings, Miss Tiffany Bell. I wish you a very happy trunk party today. In this tremendous life transition is just exciting. Prophet Bobby wanted to be there today. As you can see, I purposely um, positioned my suitcase. I packed my suitcase 2 days ago. Uh, Getting ready to come down, Danielle and I, to celebrate with you. And, just life and assignments right now. God is doing a lot of shifting and a lot of positioning. And God is about to position you on one of the top 10 HBCUs in the United States of America. You know that I'm going to give a shout out for the HBCUs because I'm also a top 10 HBCU grad from Xavier University, and my brother and my sister-in-law, and also I have one of my younger sisters is also a Howard grad, so she would really be giving a huge shout out for her alma mater. But one thing I will tell you, you have made a tremendous decision. No matter what anyone says, HBCUs, they will put out premium product. And of course, anything that is worth having, you will pay the price to achieve it. But also, too, in any good thing, there's always the bad. But we're not going to focus on that today because there's so much good that you will be able to accomplish and achieve. I watched I'm throwing this in for free tip. I watched Oprah do the commencement speech for Harvard University grads. It was trending on Pinterest the other morning, and I took the time to watch it. It was 28 minutes long. I'm going to suggest that you do the same. Oprah Winfrey is also an HBCU graduate from Mississippi. And so I want you to take the time and view that. But I have a word of the Lord for you. And I want to just commend your mother and your father to have the spiritual sense and maturity enough to know that they wanted the prophets on the scene. So this is going to be a video in conjunction with those prophetic voices that God will have on site with you. But I thank God for technology. And technology has enabled me to be a huge part of this event. And it's life changing and it's monumental for you. So I'll get straight to the word of the Lord that He's given me for you this morning. And it's 3 pages long. However, I will rip it out of this tablet and put it in an envelope and mail it to your parents' house so you will get it before you leave for school. Also, you will see me before you leave for school. I would take you to dinner, Danielle and I, and we will have our time together. But right now, I want to be in the flow of what your parents have set up and get this word to you so that you guys can either play it during the party period where the prophetic goes forward, or you can do this in your private time. It does not matter. But this is the word of the Lord for you, Miss Tiffany Bell, at your trunk party 2013. That's June the 22nd, 2013, Boca Raton, Florida, at your parents' home. You will definitely be a leader on the campus and student government association fighting for the rights of others. You are an advocate for the underdog. You will instruct those who will work with you to be prepared, properly prepared to fight by doing the needed research and presentation format. In other words, you're not going to be very tolerant of those who want to have a zeal for a cause and has not done the proper homework to do the presentation to win the case, in other words. And I know it sounds legal. And when I was doing this, I said, God, I know this child is destined for the sciences, but there's going to be somewhat of an legal endowment or some sort with the works that you're going to do. You're going to know and understand about government and about law. That is a definite. I'm not quite sure how that plays in this. I don't know if that was one of the things that you were interested in school, but you're going to further that gifting inside of you. I don't know if you have it as even a minor, maybe history or law, so to speak, but I know you will have a weight in the sciences with your studies. But Prophet Bobby doesn't quite understand that, but you're going to have a know-how in the things of the government, knowing, understanding government and the law in this country. Okay, delegation of responsibility to others is key and leadership, and you will master the gift of delegation during your college years. You will become balanced in your militants because there are so many who are watching you. Yeah, Miss Tiff, you know you got a little militants in there, but God is going to balance that off. You're going to quickly learn and see that being overzealous and having those that watch you, you can kind of get away with certain things, but because there are so many watching you, you're going to have to balance it off because they don't have the same endowment and gifts and understanding that you have. So they literally will have a zeal not according to knowledge. So as a leader, you have a responsibility in how you handle that gift. So that militance is more of heavenly kingdom indignation for things that are not right. So balance that off, but God says that you will balance that off during your college years, and you're going to do it quickly because you're going to see how it's going to impact those around you. Some you will know that are watching you, and some you won't know. But until you have a course of action which goes against the stand for truth and integrity, that will be something that you want. But I do see a couple times that somebody will come up to you and they'll say, well, Tiff, you know, I was kind of disappointed in how you handled that. It will happen, Tiff. I mean, you're not perfect. You're learning. This is a training ground for you while you're in your 4-year undergrad years. You have adopted some of the very best qualities from your parents through DNA and of your spiritual inheritance while they are still yet alive and kicking. The sciences, mathematical skills, and the ability to teach others is very non traditional methodology that's going to be in you, Tiffany. A lot of what you do or teach will be through show and tell. Now you have pretty much decided your major, but I see, and I don't know what that is. I know it's in the sciences, but I don't know what it is. But I see you will become informed about a new discipline in the sciences, which calls for a lot of exploration and research. Of course, that's a given, but it's a new discipline that will come into being while you're in school, and your professors are going to persuade you to take advantage of it. It will come with a lot of money, scholarship funding, research funding, because you are an African American and a female. These monies and discipline has been on the tables of the White House for future advancement. Monies have been set aside for this study because the U.S. government has decided it is necessary for life preservation in the 21st century. Tiffany, you will be a leader with boldness, tenacity, soundness, and depth. Howard's campus will be a training ground for world leadership. I do see some type of appointment for you in the U.S. government. Yes, I do see that. Mainly due to the fact in their understanding, they're going to seek after you because you were one of the candidates they made an investment in for those special studies and explorations that you're going to eventually flow into, that's going to come on the scene, or the White House already knows about it, but we don't know about it yet, so to speak. So this thing, whatever it is that your professors are going to persuade you to take advantage of, uh, because you were one of the candidates and you would take advantage of it, the U.S. government in years down the line, they will come back and seek you out to possibly be appointed to a particular task force or some positioning in the U.S. government. So you will have some type of appointment in your adult life after you finish your education and some of your occupation and whichever you will be flowing in. You will not walk in tradition of anything from the past because you can't read my own writing, because you were timely designed to be to be in place for the 21st century. So this is your time to be alive in the positioning where you are. Tiffany, you can set your sights on running for any office on Howard's campus with great possibilities of winning just about any position. I would also contend that you uh, would even consider to run for Miss Howard if you so incline. That's on you. You might laugh at this gesture and think that your sister Taylor will be better suited for the position, but you are as well. This type of challenge will set you up for future appointments in leadership positions. Your diversity is what's going to cause you to excel. Have a great time on the campus of one of the top 10 HBCUs in the United States of America. I am so elated that you embrace the opportunity. It has been tailor made for you for your future. Remember your godly training and upbringing in the midst of a campus that has representation of every walk of life. But in it, but in it all, have fun and be a teenager while preparing to impact the world. And Miss Tiffany, I pray and I speak God's best blessings and favor upon your life in the mighty name of Jesus. And I love you, and I will be seeing you soon, and have a great time.